Hello, hello. I just beat Legends Arceus, and now I am going to be watching this. I have some predictions, but I think we'll get Breath of the Wild info. We might get the title of the game, because Nintendo said, or I think it was Aonuma, said that the title of the game would spoil some of the plot, so that you wanted to leave us a mystery for a while. And the game comes out this year, and I also saw someone on Twitter say that we might get the Nintendo or the Mario movie announced. Might get an official trailer because that's also supposed to come out this year. We already have a lot of good games coming out this year, so I don't really expect anything new to be announced. Just more info on stuff we already know is coming, because this year is already packed. So we will see what's going to happen, because if they announce something new, I have no idea what it would be. There's a lot of things that could potentially be, but I have no idea what. I would hope Metroid Prime Trilogy HD. Supposedly that's been rumored, but I don't know the credibility of any of those statements at all. I don't really follow leaks and rumors anymore. I just sometimes scroll through them when I'm on Twitter. Oh, here it goes. We're starting. Hey, why did it mute? Okay, things might get delayed. That was weird. It muted itself for a second there. And this is my sub package, a wearable subwoofer, so I'm gonna feel any sort of bass going on. Can you go away now? Age of Calamity? Oh wait, no, that's not Zelda. I know that tune, but I don't remember what it's from. Is that Fire Emblem? Yeah, Fire Emblem. Because that's one of the Smash Brothers stages. That melody.
The cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish.
Is this a older game? Byleth.
I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
Is this a Treehouse? Oh, it's a Fire Emblem Warriors game.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
This I might actually play. I don't like the chess kind of gameplay of the other Three Houses game, but this I might play. I don't know if there's any story I'll need to know, because I watched other people play Three Houses and I just kind of listened to the dialogue with them talking, and I missed lots of bits here and there.
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
So I don't know if there's any iconic quotes from Three Houses they're saying here in this trailer. So I'm just going to talk over it all, and you can watch it without me in the video if you really want to hear them say it.
Revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart.
A sword broke.
I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
That's a big deal in anime, when the sword breaks.
Hello everyone.
June.
I'm Shinya Takahashi.
All right.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okie dokie.
What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors Three Hopes game.
Three Hopes.
We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Orange Star Nation.
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer
it's another
is
one of
now
these games.
voiced, bringing
Not
even
interested.
more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers
It's a
and more
smartphone
diverse
game.
terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines
mean,
to cross into enemy
It might be fun for your kids,
Both
but
campaigns, you can fast
I'm not
gameplay
interested at
and
all.
Reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your
The water
strategic
looks
muscles
nice.
outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the war room. Create and share custom maps in the design room. Or battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
frenemies.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system April 8th.
Is this an already
Pre-orders
existing
are
game, or is
available
this
now
brand
on
new?
Nintendo eShop.
Pre-orders. I'm guessing it's a new game.
Explore an infinite universe.
Is this a
In No
kind of
Man's
Spore
Sky,
kind of game?
Every star
No Man's
is
Sky.
the light of a distant sun,
No Man's Sky on Switch.
each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this
Don't know if I would play
infinite,
this on
procedurally
Switch.
generated
This is one of the
universe.
first games I want to play in
Here, you'll
VR.
discover
If I ever get a VR
extraordinary
headset.
and creatures that have never been seen before.
This
May
and
never be
Subnautica.
seen again.
I want to play like a full-on adventure and
survive,
feel like I'm in a
You
different
must
world.
craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars.
It's like a
Factions
mix
vie
of
territory.
Mass Effect
Pirates
and
hunt
Spore,
unwary
is what it
travelers.
looks like.
And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences.
Mass Effect, Spore,
Traitor.
and Starlink.
Fighter. Explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I felt that bass. Mario. Ooh. Mario Strikers? Mario Strikers! We're getting another Mario Strikers game. Oh yeah. This is what people have been asking for since the GameCube. I never played the GameCube one, but people love that game. They've been bringing back some of the artwork.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
Battle League. I'm gonna play this because
A 5-on-5
people say
sport
nothing
like
but good
soccer
things
that's
about the
way
original on the
beyond
GameCube.
offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items,
Oh,
and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents.
of course.
There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip.
Okay,
It
so
changes
gear
not only
matters.
Your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy.
Okay,
Customize as you see fit. Second,
so like Mario Kart,
the Hyper Strike.
where you put all your
To
parts
activate
together.
This shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field, and charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net, and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
There's so many people who are gonna be happy about this. I never played the original Strikers.
Up
I
to
wanted
8
to, but I
players,
never
4 players on each team
got a
can
chance
compete
to.
against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you.
All
Or join
right.
an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's
You gotta add
top
online play to
club
every game now. Any multiplayer game has to have online play.
with items, tackles, and hyper strikes.
Except I don't think you'd be able to do
Anything
the 1-2
goes on
switch.
this field. Mario Strikers
June
Battle
10th.
League launches on Nintendo
All right.
Switch June 10th.
So you already got 2
Pre-orders
June
begin
games.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Pre-orders begin today.
The latest iteration of
Okay.
the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
At this. No. What is it? Splatoon? Splatoon 3? Yep, Splatoon 3. All right, so we got, I forget what this is called again. It's been a long time since I played Splatoon 2, but I remember this. Where you go against all the salmon run, that's it. Okay. So what's new? New enemy? Ooh. Oh boy. Fish stick. Alright, so we got new enemies. Oh boy, that's gonna be a pain. Flipper flopper. That is gonna be a major pain. But it's difficulty. Egg throw. Oh, we can throw eggs! We can throw eggs! We can throw eggs now! Finally! That's gonna be great for playing with friends. If you can do really good co-op with each other and communicate well. Or like if there's a button, a preset button that says get ready to catch, or I got an egg for you. Oh. Oh. Big boy. Next wave. Salmon Run Godzilla.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game. The next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of
It even
the
has
trailer.
scales.
Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3
And the
will launch
roar
this
looking
summer.
up the sky is
We
definitely
hope you
made to
look forward
look like
future
Godzilla.
updates.
It's from Japan.
Let's move
That's
on
where
to
Godzilla
more
came from, right?
Nintendo Switch
Is that where the first Godzilla movie was made? An old
Fonzo's
Japanese
at
movie
the
in like
ready.
the early 40s, late 30s or something? What is this? I didn't see the title. Did it show the title? Destiny? I don't know. Transformers?
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto
Never heard of
Nintendo
it.
Switch.
I mean, it looks cool. I never heard of it though.
In
Oh.
this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines
I
called
was thinking it was gonna be a
Fonzos and lead your
third-person
battalion to
3D
victory.
adventure game, but no, it's one of those chess games.
Gain the
No
upper
thanks.
hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts.
I
to
tried
destroy.
enjoying
Mix and match various weapons
the
with
Mario
parts
Rabbids
to
game, and it
customize
was
your
fun for a
Fonzo.
while, but eventually it just got kind of repetitive. And it's more of
Uncover
a
the
thinking
great
game
storyline of this classic
than a
with
reflex
Front Mission
game,
1 remake,
which is for
launches
some
on
people.
Nintendo Switch
And
this
but
summer.
the music in
And
the
in
Mario Rabbids
future,
game was
the sequel,
really, really good.
Front Mission 2 remake
Has the second
will
one come out
also
already?
launch on Nintendo Switch.
I don't even know if the second one came out.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and
Uh-oh.
Pixar combat racer
This might be DMCA.
from the creators of
I'm muting this. You can read the subtitles. Doesn't sound like DMCA music, doesn't sound like Disney music, but I don't know. Disney is trying to get on the Mario Kart. Looks like it runs nice and smoothly. Okay.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the
Star
Force
Wars.
in this classic Star Wars action adventure.
Also don't know. Star Wars, which is also Disney now. Is this like an old PS2 game being ported over? I mean, that's fine. I'm not complaining. Episode 1. It looks like an old PS2 game.
The saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's
Oh, the
Creed
entire
games.
Assassin's Creed trilogy.
Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC.
Does look like a remake.
Plus, take
Oh yeah,
advantage
chat
of enhanced
is over
features
here,
for the
but
Nintendo Switch system on
it's
the
not
go,
working for some reason.
including touchscreen controls, HD rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection.
Touchscreen
launches
control.
on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks
Is
are
this
occurring
another-
across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and
I think this is
restore the
also an
proper
older
timeline.
game.
You'll lead 3
Pretty sure
mobile
I've seen
suits
this
in
before.
battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
Two Worlds Cross in the
Two-
triumphant return of this RPG classic.
What is
a
this?
remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross.
Chrono
is coming
Cross.
to the Nintendo Switch system.
That's gonna make a lot of people happy.
One fateful day, the protagonist
not Chrono Trigger.
Scourge wanders into an alternate world.
Oh, it's 3D.
Though it somewhat resembles
PS1.
his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you
This
make,
looks very
the
late
allies who
90s.
accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A
the
number
art
of
style.
improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack.
Turn off enemy encounters?
Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included.
Never heard of that
Experience
ability
the
in a video
origins
game.
Of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
Text-based adventure.
Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition, dashes
April.
and slashes its way
Okay.
onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Another pre-order begins today. Kirby, here we go. What else are we gonna get? Game footage not final. Oh. Got some detailed fur for this trailer. Gonna suck up the car as well. Oh.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
I'm so glad that we're finally getting a fully 3D Kirby game. Crystal Shards was it was like 2.5D and you kind of go around in circles in some levels, but you still basically just go left and right.
Introducing Mouthful Mode.
That's actually a mode.
Car to zoom around.
You just drive around with a car in your mouth.
Juice cans.
You just he's not even sucking up a power anymore. He's just like walking around with stuff in his mouth.
Will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with
He's not even sucking up powers anymore. He's just
Kirby
shaping him.
Weaponize
Oh.
a mouthful of water.
And a
like
giant
this.
water balloon. So it's Mario Sunshine now,
As
cleaning
Kirby
up all the
rescues
goo.
Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more
Waddle
resources
Dee
will
Town.
become available.
Okay.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
All right, so this is quite the intricate game. There's a lot of detail on that hat there too.
Evolve copy abilities.
This game is
so
really
that Kirby's
detailed. You can
range
see
of
that
attacks
enemy's fur. Why can't we get this for Pokemon?
They'll also
This kind of
change
graphics.
Kirby's appearance.
See an
Make
enemy's
him
fur like
even
that?
More powerful. Some copy abilities.
We kind of got it for
evolved forms.
Pokken Tournament. That's still the best looking Pokemon game. Pokken Tournament.
A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are the Beast Pack?
Ooh, I
What
like
are
these enemies.
trying to do?
King Dedede?
Can Kirby restore
The new
peace
outfit?
to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders
March
are
25th.
available now on
Isn't
Nintendo
that...
eShop.
Wait, did we already have that date released? I know it was coming out March.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release.
I will do.
Let's take a look at some more Nintendo
That's
Switch
definitely
headlines.
the next game I have planned to play, because I can't play the new Horizon
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バッターの大谷翔平です。
because I don't have a PS5.
ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて
Baseball game?
MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Is baseball
That
popular
means you
in
can play
Japan?
modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo
I don't know.
Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With cross progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and
Not
play
really into
online.
sports games. I like playing video games so I can do things that I couldn't do in real life.
You're a true two-way player, but
Like
this is
mystical, magical
ridiculous.
stuff. Not just sports. Which I don't even care for sports anyway, so I'm not gonna play a game
You're
about
gonna
something
have
I
your
don't
hands
care
full
about in
of
real
games
life.
With these collections, 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are
Oh,
almost
Kingdom
here.
Hearts music.
King-
No, mute. When? Tomorrow.
Klonoa
Sonic?
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
Across
I thought that was the
dreamy
Sonic character.
side-scrolling levels, you'll run,
He looks.
jump,
I've
and
seen him
hover
before.
while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage. Also,
Okay.
Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures
That
when
definitely looks like a
Klonoa
character that should be in
Fantasy Reverie
Sonic.
Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
The eyes, the fur that goes to the side, the
so
shape,
glad
the
you're
size of his
here.
hands. Everything looks Sonic about that
Come
character.
here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat.
Portal?
These
Portal!
award-winning games, the Portal Gun is your key to
We're getting
surviving
Portal and
imprisonment
Switch.
in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals.
Cake still
So cubes,
unconfirmed. They know the
lasers,
joke.
And robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online,
Both games,
and
okay.
split-screen multiplayer modes. And that
multiplayer?
part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay, sometime this year. Possibly delayed.
A classic comes alive.
Don't know what that is. Oh. Huh? Legend is alive. This music is really nice. Has some Octopath graphics to it. Pixelated characters within a 3D world with some blur in the background. It looks like
Previously Unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D.
Okay.
Multiple stories featuring
So it's an older
different
game that
protagonists
is
and
being
time
released
periods
outside of
to
Japan
win.
now.
The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
So people from different time periods.
In death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on
Lots of
Nintendo
pre-orders
eShop.
begin today, games.
How was that? Next up is this.
What was that?
It's a new
Wii
iteration
Sports?
of the Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
We're getting basically
Here are
Wii Sports on the
included
Switch?
in the Nintendo Switch Sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii Sports games.
Uh-huh.
Tennis.
We're getting a
Rally
Switch
by gently
updated version of
swinging
Wii
the Joy-Con
Sports.
controller at the right time.
I didn't know I needed this.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight.
I'm gonna be
ahead
playing this a
or do
lot.
A little curve.
Please make it online. Please make it online.
And Chambara. Knock your
Make it
opponent off
online
the
for us.
platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
Can we play online?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Use a
So we got some
gigantic
new
ball
ones
to make
too.
Dynamic plays.
But it doesn't look like
Enjoy
these are the
matches with
Mii's that we're
Joy-Con
using.
controllers to
Unless that's
shoot
an
and
option.
perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand.
Okay, so the motion of your arms matters
Finally,
more than just flicking the
volleyball.
wrist back and forth
Use
like
a Joy-Con
this.
controller to serve
Because with Wii Tennis, you could literally just play like this and sitting down.
and spike the ball.
And doing that would also make it hit to the side, so it'd be harder
The
for your
game
opponent to hit. So you'd
supports
actually
multiplayer
do
with
better
family
by
and
just
friends
swinging your
on
wrist
one
and
Nintendo
doing
Switch
nothing else.
system, as well as online play across all sports.
Sometimes you
Play
could
against
accidentally
friends online.
knock it off
Or
out of bounds.
opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this
I like
challenge.
this. An updated Wii Sports.
How was that? Since I'm already
The best-selling game on the
I'd like
Wii.
to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi.
Online, okay.
your wrist strap ready?
We can do online.
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
Oh, so they're gonna play.
All right, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today
Okay, so
from
you
the
can use your
Takahashi
Mii's.
Koizumi
You
team?
can. Okay.
It's Koizumi
Good to know.
serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike.
It's gonna be so nice to be able to play Wii Sports basically with people online.
And they score.
It's weird to think that the Wii is now nostalgic
All right, well, it's okay.
when it's like
okay, the game's not
15 years old
Now
now.
the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up.
I'm also gonna look forward to volleyball.
Koizumi spikes.
Volleyball is the only
right toward the
sport
opponent.
in real life that I actually got into playing because
Now's their chance.
I actually got
With
to
the
play.
ball.
It wasn't a bench
And
warmer
with a setup
every
from
time.
Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce spike.
Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
Is it
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch
one more thing?
Sports. The game launches
April.
29th.
All right.
We're
Looking
planning
forward
a free
to it.
update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can
Ooh,
use the
okay.
accessory to play shootout mode at launch.
Okay,
In addition,
nice.
We're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Okay, so they're not going to be included.
Now,
They're...
a request to everyone.
Okay, so it sounds like it's kind of a rush
Helping
game.
sure that you can all
Still,
enjoy playing online, we'll
at least
be
they're
having
working
an
on it,
online
still.
playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects.
Oh, okay.
We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen. For those of you interested,
Okay.
please visit the official Nintendo website.
So we get
for
to
more
play it and like report bugs and stuff before the game actually comes out. So it's not going to come out buggy. At least we know
That's all I
that.
have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I
About
hope you're looking forward to
sports?
this game. Let's
About
see a few
sports?
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A few more. A few more. So not just one more. What else we got? Oh, this game again? Is this a sequel? Because I thought we already had this on the Switch.
The latest
Or is this
Taiko
like a
Tatsujin
3DS?
game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for Taiko.
Very, very
You'll strive
Japanese.
to become a Taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included.
Ooh.
That's 76 songs total.
So it's a rhythm
Plus,
game.
Take
Okay.
advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or
gonna be
face
nice.
off against each other in Great Drum Toy War.
I don't know if these songs are things that I can actually play on stream, so I'm gonna mute it. This year. Okay. $500 songs. Okay. Okay.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new tactical RPG game
The
Triangle Strategy.
Triangle
is almost
Strategy.
Here. The protagonist Sarah Noah and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations.
I like the art style of this, the mix between 3D and 2D pixel
Lord
art.
of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Wait, did this game already
Save
come
data
out?
from the demo
I don't
can
even
be
know.
transferred to the full game
I don't
once
follow
purchased.
games that I don't buy really much.
More Cuphead action awaits.
More
in the
Cuphead.
paid DLC, Cuphead: The Delicious Last Course.
Yeah, I heard about Cuphead
Here,
getting
you'll
DLC.
explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild
Is this more
personalities
DLC though?
and even wilder
Because I don't
attacks.
recognize these.
The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down
Oh,
fearsome
okay.
foes
So this
with
is
her
stuff that was already added to
rolling
like PC and
dice
Xbox.
more.
Because she was already
The
in
Delicious Last Course
the
walks
others.
its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game.
Ooh, Metroid update.
All it takes is one hit. Even from this.
Oh, like an
Getting
extra
hit
hard
even once
mode.
causes a game over
Ooh.
in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge?
Ooh, this is gonna be a
For players
big
new to
thing.
the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
Okay, so we get an extra hard mode and an
This
extra easy
update
mode.
launches later
Very
today.
nice.
A second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
All right.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Ooh, what else? Lolo 2 and 3? Earthbound! I never got to play these games. Especially now that the originals are so expensive to buy. This is where Pokemon started. This is Creatures Inc. that designs the Pokemon also designed all the enemies in this game. They used to be called, like, was it Gorilla? This is going to be really nice to play. Especially with the rewind function, so if you fail, you can rewind. Because I heard these games are not easy. What is this? This sounds vaguely familiar. Oh, the original. Okay. So Mother. We're getting the first two. So this is Mother that was on the NES, and we're also getting Earthbound, which in Japan was Mother 2.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Ooh, today. Okay. Right after finishing Pokemon, I can play the games that Pokemon basically came from, and what Undertale was inspired by. Another zombie game. Okay. Zombies are overused now. Never heard of this one. Like the graphics. Pretty cool. Demon Slayer. Which is like a Street Fighter type game. Never heard of this. Oh, just a Lego game. There's so many Lego games. Is the music too loud? Fine? Okay.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans.
Mario Kart.
Many of you have
Mario
been
Kart 9?
enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content.
Okay.
Please take a look at this.
Remastering old courses. I'm okay with this. There's a lot of old courses that I really like. So... we're getting some GameCube courses. I saw one.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
Of course, called Booster.
You may recognize some courses from past Mario Kart games.
And Mario Kart Tour, which I never played, so I wouldn't recognize any of those.
Over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses.
I didn't know the game even had its own courses.
2023. Courses such as Coconut Mall.
That wasn't Chocolate Mountain or Coconut Mountain. Yay! That's one of my favorites from 64.
Will be included
Don't know that one.
First wave.
Mario Kart Tour.
Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
48 courses.
Will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today.
6 waves, but 48 courses for 25 bucks. That is a really good deal.
Cost, with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Oh.
Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster
It's also
Course
free with
Pass
it.
on its own.
Okay, so I don't even have to pay.
How was that? I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8.
You said games plural. That's
This
one
next
game.
segment will be our last announcement.
Last announcement.
Please take a look.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What is it? Zelda? Breath of the Wild 2. Shin Megami Tensei?
fighting in order to live,
I don't know what this is.
and living to fight.
I like the flute,
That's
though.
the way of our world.
Is this Xenoblade
Tell me,
or Xenoblade X?
possessed you to side with them?
We're fighting because they're
The one that was on the Wii U?
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've
I think this is Xenoblade X. That was on the Wii U.
How can our lives be so
People have been asking me for this port for a long time.
They're his few.
Sword march. The land pierced by
This looks like
great
Xenoblade.
sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never
Yep, that's Xenoblade. I saw those little
Flame clock.
fluff ball things with the ears for hands.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
All right, I might play this one. Maybe. We'll see. Xenoblade 2 is a ton of grinding. Takes a lot of time that you got to put into that game to really get through it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Oh! It's a whole new game. September.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, you froze for a second there. All right. No Zelda title still. No Breath of the Wild 2 title. Maybe that'll be for E3 or E3 time if there's not an E3. Like they'll just have a big thing in June, even if it's not E3. No info about the Mario movie. I was kind of expecting that. That was like the one thing I was kind of thinking might happen because it comes out this year. So I figured we'd get some more info on that. Because usually, like, you go to the movie theaters and you get a trailer for a movie that doesn't come out for like 2 years sometimes. So I figured we'd have at least a short trailer, like, even if it was like 30 seconds. Just like something really short put together for the Mario movie. I'm not disappointed that we didn't get info. Just kind of like, oh, we didn't get info. Like, we're going to get it eventually. I'm not, like, super excited about hearing about the Mario movie, listening to Chris Pratt as Mario. I'm kind of, like, curious to see if he tries to sound like the original Mario from the Mario Brothers Super Show in the 80s. Like, I can imagine him doing that voice and then Jack Black doing the original Bowser voice from that old cartoon. I can kind of see that happening. That's kind of my thought. But I don't necessarily think they will do that, but I can kind of see them maybe. I don't know anymore. People to advertise. I'm reading chat right now for people watching on YouTube. The chat that's not showing up because my computer isn't working right now. Maybe they'll advertise 2 something months before releasing it in, like most Nintendo products. Would they do that for a movie though? Because people will like get tickets really early on and set time on their schedules and stuff. I don't know. Maybe they could, but I've never. It's just not the usual for movies to do that. Super So voices would be nice. I remember watching. I forget what website it was, but there was some website when I was little that had like I think all of the Mario Brothers show and the Zelda show episodes on it, and then like some old Nickelodeon shows that I never saw on TV. I would watch a bunch of those. I don't remember what the website was called. All I remember was like the background was like this reddish orange color. And I don't think you could go full screen. Like you were always watching it in the corner of a screen, which wasn't that bad. Like it was like a quarter of the screen. So it wasn't super small. It was like original YouTube. But no, actually I think it was slightly bigger on the screen than the original YouTube. You're like, excuse me, princess. That was supposed to be something that made sense in the first episode, where like he saves Zelda, but then he makes a mess in her room. Like he just saved her life, but then things got broken in her bedroom, and she's mad at him for breaking her stuff. And he's like, "Well, excuse me, princess." And then he just started saying it in every episode at the end. So this is going to be really interesting to see how all this turns out. Looking forward to seeing those new Mario Kart stages. All those tracks. 48! And I don't even have to pay, because I already got the Nintendo Online bonus. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is, I think, one of the best-selling games on the Switch at all. Total. So adding that to the Nintendo Online 64 Sega bonus along with Animal Crossing, which is another really big selling game on the Switch, that's a really good deal. And I like that they're adding more and more content to that big expensive price tag for that people originally thought was going to be just for the 64 games. But now it's for Mario Kart with 48 tracks, or was it 48 or 45? 40 something. Wii Sports. 48 tracks. So I say that's a good deal. Yeah, for $25, if you don't have the online Nintendo Online Pro service for the 64 and Sega games, it's $25. If you have that, it's free. So I already have those, and so I don't have to pay anything for that. I'm going to be enjoying a lot of nostalgia, a lot of remastered HD nostalgia, remastered music. I'm looking forward to that. I grew up on Mario Kart 64. I didn't own Double Dash, and I didn't grow up around it as much. I knew one person who had it, and I would go to their place once in a while and play it. But I didn't grow up on it very much. I grew up on Mario Kart 64, DS, and Wii. I didn't have the Game Boy Advance one, and I didn't like the Super Nintendo one. I played it, but I didn't like it. So we're just making a Mario Kart 8, a Mario Kart Ultimate, sort of. So don't know if they're ever going to come out with a Mario Kart 9, because if the Switch is going to be... Nintendo says that the Switch is halfway through its life cycle, so they're either just going to update Mario Kart 8 indefinitely, or they're going to make a Mario Kart 9. But if they're going to add this many stages and courses to Mario Kart 8, what is going to be in Mario Kart 9? What is going to be in Mario Kart 9 that is going to give people an incentive to buy it after this, after all this? Because with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they just ported the game over, put all the DLC that was in the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and then added one new game mode. And that was pretty good. A game mode that a lot of people asked for. Including another one. They added like that thing with the piranha plants. So I have no idea what they would do for Mario Kart 9 but maybe 2 years in 2 years. I don't think Mario Kart 9 is going to be in 2 years if they're already updating the game, because it said that this is going to be in 6 waves, the 48 courses they're adding. 6 waves. Where was it?
Pre-orders
Yeah, it's going to be in waves 1 through 6. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be over time. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I don't think we're going to get a new Mario Kart that soon. Plus, Nintendo has never released more than a single Mario Kart game on any one console. Every console has gotten only one Mario Kart since the Super Nintendo. But not the Game Boy. So we got Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Double Dash, the Mario Kart, I don't know what it's called on the Game Boy Advance, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, and Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. That's when they started numbering, was on the 3DS. And then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. Which I guess the Switch is kind of the Wii U Deluxe. I think it's just as powerful as the Wii U, except more compact, and it's an actual portable. It's not just, you can go to the bathroom, you can sit on the toilet and play in your own house. You can leave the house and play. So Mario Kart 9 is going to be a long ways away because it's going to be on the next console. That's what Nintendo has always done. And if the Switch is halfway through its life cycle, these waves are going to take a while to get through. But for this price, that is a really good deal. And for me, I pay nothing. Well, technically I'm already paying. I'm already paying for the Nintendo Online service, but I'm already getting 2 DLCs that are worth $25 each for the extra $50. So that pays for itself already. Plus, I'm getting 64 and Sega games. I don't know if I'll play the Sega games. I didn't grow up with Sega. And Sonic, they make... The game is all about going fast, but then they punish you for going fast. You go fast, and then you hit a wall with spikes. Because you didn't know how... You were supposed to jump on that level. You're supposed to just memorize all these levels. I guess... I don't know. Is there a rewind function on the Sega games? I know there isn't on the 64. I don't know about the Sega. I haven't tried. Because, like I said, I just don't play Sega. I played some of the Ocarina of Time, though. I think I just named myself, like, just a bunch of A's. Or just, like, one A. Was halfway through the life cycle mean? So, for even though... So, like, the Switch family, so, like, the DS, then there was the DS Lite, then the DSi, which kind of played, like, 8 extra games. Like, that was it. Just 8 extra, and had one camera. So it's gonna be like a Switch family. So we have the Switch Lite. The current Switch it's still the Switch. It's not wasn't given an extra name, but it has a different some different processor or something, so it's not easily hacked. And it has a better battery life than the original Switch. And you'll know that if you get a Switch box that looks different from the original Switch, then it's the improved battery life Switch for the same price. So it's going to be a family of Switches before we get a full-on sequel where it has games that can't be played on the other. Right now, all the Switch versions, you can play all the same games on, except for games where like you need the Joy-Con on the Switch Lite. Like you can't play Mario Party on the Switch Lite, but that's really it. Mario Party, 1-2 Switch. But if you use both hands for the game, you can play it. So it's a little bit limited on the Switch Lite in this instance. But Nintendo likes to make a base console for their handhelds, because the Switch is also a handheld. They like to make their base handheld, then they make a cheap one, and they make a more expensive one. So first they came out with a 3DS, then they came out with a 2DS that was cheaper, then they came out with a new 3DS, which was more expensive, and it had a slightly more power, and it was or then there's the 3DS XL before there's the new 3DS, then the new 3DS, and then the new 3DS XL, and then the new 2DS XL. So they've made lots of different versions of the 2DS, but they all played, or the 3DS, but they all played the same games. So there was 3DS, 3DS XL, 2DS, new 3DS, new 3DS, or 3DS, 2DS, new 3DS XL, new 3DS, new 3DS XL, new 2DS XL. So there was 6 3DSs in that entire family, but they all played the same games. So that's all one family. So we could get a whole bunch of versions of the Switch like we got with the 3DS. But we're not going to get a full-on sequel like our jump from the DS to the 3DS, where they played entirely different games. Virtual VR headset? Maybe. Nintendo does like to make things that are very interactive and different. So they've already dabbled with VR slightly with the Labo. And you have like a VR mode in Smash Brothers where you can look at your clips that you recorded in VR. And then I think you can do it with Breath of the Wild, if I remember right. Can you do... I'm Googling it and I only see mods people are making. I hate that song. I hear it so much when I'm about to watch a YouTube video. Okay, I'm watching an ad. 2 ads, actually. So you can play Breath of the Wild in VR, technically, already. But it's not like you turn your head around and you look around in first person. You're just playing the game in the third person view, and you control the camera with your right control stick, but the screen is right in front of your face. But you're supposed to use the Labo, but the Labo doesn't have a strap, so you're gonna have to like awkwardly like put it on a table or set it down face down inside of it or something. So it's really weird. So the Switch does have VR. It's part of the Labo with the cardboard. So we didn't get any Zelda info. We didn't get the Mario movie. Those are the only 2 things I was kind of expecting. But we still have time for Zelda. I want to see like a really big trailer for it, or just a title. But maybe they'll sort of spoil the story a bit with the title reveal, is kind of what I'm thinking. So they still want to wait for that. But the E3 time is going to be the time to announce their big games like that. We didn't get any info on Bayonetta 3, which... Do we already have a release date on Bayonetta 3? Just this year. Okay, so we still don't have an exact release date for Bayonetta 3. But yeah, I'm already set for all of this year. I don't need anything else announced to come out this year. We already got more things that I didn't really that wasn't expecting. So there was things that I was expecting, kind of, that we didn't get, but there was a lot of things I wasn't expecting that I'm really happy about. So that balances out. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. No, it's
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Is that how the quote goes from Thanos? I can imagine Nintendo dabbling into VR more than they already have with which is very minuscule compared to literally anybody else that's done VR at all. They make actually full-on headsets that strap onto your head. But Nintendo likes to try to be unique, but also cheap and affordable, so lots of people can buy their products. That's kind of Nintendo's competitive strategy, is to be cheaper, so then more people can buy their products. Plus, they try to be family friendly, so they don't want to be super expensive if they're trying to get parents to buy their kids a Nintendo game. They don't want to be like a $600 console, and try to get all parents to buy this $600 thing for all their kids when there's a lot of other things that they could buy instead. Because parents will look at price tags when they're buying things for their kid's birthday or Christmas, or whatever other holidays people would buy their kids gifts. I don't know if Hanukkah or Kwanzaa do that. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be real important. Direct. Yeah, there's always a September Direct. That's a long ways away, though. I think we'll get a June Direct before then. That's the soonest I expect another Direct is June, around E3 time. Whether it is E3 or Nintendo sort of makes their own kind of E3-ish thing, just because it's the time that we expect those kind of things. Did they? I don't think they did it last year. All right. Thanks for watching.